It's a Thursday night around 6 p.m. I stagger in the door, dropping my bags on the hall bench as I kick off my shoes. I'm torn between collapsing on my couch and eating my entire fridge. And I can't really remember the last time I ate today. And then I do remember, I have nothing to eat in my fridge because I haven't been grocery shopping in who even knows. Even more depressing, my bank account is hovering at a few measly bucks. I scrounge my change jar for the last few quarters to go to the store and get something cheap to eat before I have to wake up and do this all over again tomorrow. Oh, and the next day too. It's 2013. I'm working 2 jobs, 7 days a week just to make ends meet. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I remember so vividly crying myself to sleep that night, not because of how embarrassing it is to pay for your dinner in quarters, but because I saw no way out of the hamster wheel of work that I had jumped onto. Hi, I'm Dana Stevens, a Level 5 leader with Rodan Fields. And someone invited you to this call tonight because they think you might know where I was coming from. Maybe, like me, you are overworked and underpaid, slaving away at a salaried or hourly job, creating someone else's vacation fund, or creating their dream life. Maybe things aren't so bleak. Wake up every day and hit that alarm clock feeling like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, just counting down the days till the weekend. Maybe you're one of the lucky ones. You actually do love your job, but you don't make enough money to do much more than survive day to day. The thought of traveling, buying a house, having a family, or college tuition just scares you. Maybe you're watching your parents retire, or worse still, getting laid off just before their pension kicks in and thinking, oh my God, I don't want that to be me. Hopefully Social Security will catch them, but will it catch me? Will I wake up in 20 years and finally get to live this life that I want to live? Will I even have enough money to? Do I want to wait that long? The reason I remember that night is because I remember that's when I knew I needed a change. I didn't want to live like this anymore, but I had no clue how to make that happen. I was already working multiple jobs. I thought, there's only so many hours in the day, right? I can't physically work any more hours than I am. And if I want to make more money and get a raise, I'll have to put in years of work. And at that point, I'm just going to have more expenses. It just seemed insurmountable. I had this inkling that owning my own business would be the answer, but I had no interest in the paperwork, legal work, and not to mention the money it would take to start up my own business. Plus, I knew the success rate of most small businesses and startups was downright depressing. So when my friend Danielle came to me with Rodan Fields, perhaps I was just open-minded enough to get over myself and my judgments about direct sales to look deeper into what seemed to be a way out: residual income. More on that in a minute. Let me start by being very clear, guys. I knew nothing about skincare. I washed my face like sometimes, and I used CVS brand products that I arbitrarily plucked off the shelf after a 20-minute wandering session in the skincare aisle. My skin was fine. Not great, but fine. I also knew nothing about sales. But still, the entrepreneur in me saw that a company who was backed by 2 women who'd already had a proven track record of massive success with Proactive deserved a second look. So I called the person in my life who knew the most about both of these things, my cousin, but really sister, Emmy. Now, Emmy's the director of sales at a very large tech company in Baltimore. She's a skincare junkie, a part-time makeup artist, and at the time had just had her first baby. She works long hours, loves her job, and is in general a baller. Emmy gave me the scoop on Rodan Fields. First, she gushed about the products and how everyone she knew who used it had amazing skin. She said these were active ingredient products and that they actually changed your skin and made it better, didn't just take care of it as it was. She also explained to me how Rodan Fields had been successful in retail first and why that was such a big deal. I didn't get it at first, so let me break it down for you. Most companies can't hack it in retail, period. Full stop. That startup success rate I just mentioned, 90% of startup companies fail. So when a company like Rodan Fields comes in and is not only successful, but it's also the number 1 selling skincare line in upscale stores like Bloomingdale's and Nordstrom, they deserve a second look. And here's where the magic is. Rodan Fields was so successful, not because of any marketing strategy, but because customers like you and I were telling our friends, OMG, you have to go and try Rodan Fields. And people would go to Nordstrom's and they would buy it. So in 2008, when social media was just rising, I know, that seems like a lifetime ago, and the economy was crashing, the doctors made another industry-changing decision. They thought, wait a minute, why are we paying Nordstrom's to sell and market our products when our customers are the ones doing all the work? That doesn't seem fair. Why don't we cut out this middleman and pay the people who are doing the selling already, our happy customers? And so they did. In spite of all the naysayers who told them they were crazy for leaving when they were on top, the doctors put their money where their mouth was, so to speak, and broke into direct sales. They knew they were poised to dominate the market and looked for innovative ways to leverage their brand and grow their company. And unlike so many other direct sales companies out there, Rodan Fields set about being an industry interrupter yet again. So they interviewed top direct sales performers and asked them, what do you like about direct sales and what don't you like? Well, no parties, they said. We hate asking our friends to host parties for us. It's not profitable and it's not sustainable. We burn out on hosting even just one party a month. Oh, also, we don't want to stock products. We don't want to guess what people will buy and get stuck with extra inventory that we have to sell off at less than cost. We don't want to ship our products to our customers either. It's annoying. We hate the post office. Thank God, because so do I. And who has time for that anyways? Oh, and no messy bookkeeping. We need numbers and sales to be easy. We need efficiency. We need a business that moves with us. And as smartphones had just emerged, the doctors created just that. A no parties, no inventory, no shipping, from the palm of your hand business. Amazon Prime for skincare, I like to say. Emmy also told me how they won the Ethos Award from the Direct Selling Association for their innovative business model and the Consumer Product of the Year Award 2 years after Apple won that same award for creating a little thing you might know as the iPhone. Products that work? Check. Business that works around our busy lives? Check. Proven successful track record? Check. But even with all this info, what Emmy and I were the most floored by was this 60-day money-back guarantee, not only for the customers on the products, but for potential consultants like us. We had 60 days to try this business? I mean, what do we have to lose? The opportunity to invest and diversify our income at this price point with a money-back guarantee? The only thing that seemed stupid was to not give it a try. At the very least, we'd get great skin, right? So we jumped in. 2 women, 2 very different lives, both working this business in the 10 minutes we had here and there. We worked smart. We shared a product that we loved with people in our lives, a business model we believed in with people in our lives who could benefit from a side flow of cash. We had fun, and we never looked back. 3 years later, I quit my crazy jobs, and I work a quarter of the time now for more income than I ever made before. Emmy still loves her full-time job and works this in between her Monday through Friday 9 to 5 boss life and her full-time mom of now 3 kids at home. She's created a college fund, a vacation fund, and a house fund for her family using her commute to and from work to invest in herself. I've also invested in real estate and myself. I've gone to Hawaii 3 times, spent 2 weeks in Thailand, a week in Tahoe, a long weekend hiking the Grand Canyon, taken a last-minute trip to the Caribbean, you name it. That crazy girl working 3 jobs and not having any time to breathe, she is long gone. And in her place is a girl who is living her life, every moment of it, and pursuing the things that I want to pursue, not just spending all of my time making enough money to live. And that is a life-changing scenario that I am passionate about sharing with people like you who want to have more free time to do the things they love while making the same or more financially to support themselves. I'm looking for other active entrepreneurs to join me on this ride because I believe when I have an opportunity of this magnitude, it's my duty to offer it to other people. I'll explain all the details and then let you decide if it's right for you. Okay, so now that you know how I started my journey, and you're seeing a glimpse of what's possible, you're probably asking yourself some of the very same questions I did before I got started. I know Emmy and I both were thinking, where will I find the time? Trust me, we get this. Everyone is so busy with their own daily grind, but this is a business designed specifically to fit in where and how you want it to. Like I said, there's no inventory to stock, no parties to host, no paperwork to get bogged down in. This is a completely virtual business built by other social entrepreneurs just like you. Most people work this business 5 to 10 hours per week in between their other jobs or commitments. In the car, on a commute, after the kids are in bed, during naps, or on a lunch or a coffee break. This company gives us everything we need, from product training calls to listen to beautiful graphics to make social media posts a breeze. And most importantly, the technology to run this all from the very palm of our hand. Customers simply order from a website and products are sent to them directly from the warehouse. We're like our own Amazon Prime for skincare, like I said. So if you're wondering what exactly we do day to day, let me break it down for you. It's really simple. We're in a word-of-mouth business. We recommend products we love to people we talk to and share a business and investment opportunity with others that we think could benefit from it, like you. That's it. The best part? You already do this every day. Think about it. When was the last time you recommended a book, a movie, a mattress, or told a friend where you got those cute boots? Did you get paid for any of those recommendations? Probably not. The only difference is we earn commission on the product and the business that we're recommending. Okay, maybe you're feeling a little bit nervous. Even though you see what a lucrative opportunity this is, you don't know much about skincare or sales or network marketing. Well, let me be the first to tell you that I definitely know where you're coming from. I was once in your shoes. But I'm here to assure you that getting started is simple. The systems for success are already in place for you. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to create your own social media content or even know everything or anything about skincare to get started. I like to call it a paint-by-numbers business. We give you the template, you choose the colors, and how fast you paint. Plus, our team offers an exclusive 30-day launch and training program that makes getting started a breeze. Training calls are recorded for playback. It's easy to listen whenever you want to. Like I said, on your commute to work, in the carpool waiting line, while you're walking the dog, whatever works for you. Most people on our team work this business in 5 to 10 hours a week around very full schedules of 9 to 5 jobs, multiple kids, and full-time careers. People who follow the system are successful. It's that simple. Okay, let's talk about the thing that everybody really wants to know. Are we really making money here? The short answer is yes. One of the things that drew me to this business model initially was the unlimited earning potential. Goodbye glass ceiling, salary caps, and hourly wages. Hello, residual income. I told you I'd come back to that. And if you don't really understand the power of residual income, let me help you get really clear. It's a perspective shift. There's a few ways to make money. The first is hourly. This is what most people do. The issue here is no matter how much money you're making, whether it's $10 an hour or $100 an hour, you still have to punch a clock to earn that money. Very few of us are making $100 an hour, and even at this rate, we're still tied to a job that dictates your time equals money. The second way that people make money on a salary would have you earning a set amount of money in exchange for a certain amount of work you do. In both of these scenarios, month after month, the clock resets and you start back at zero. June 1st, back at zero. July 1st, back at zero. You still have to work 40 hours a week for that salary. The agreement is I will do X amount of work or X amount of hours for Y amount of money. If I want more money to do the same work, I have to ask for a raise. Okay. Now, let's look at residual income in the Rodan Fields framework. Your first month in business is the only one that starts at zero. You get your first customers, and then every month after that, you build onto your client base. Your current customers reorder this consumable product that they love because they're seeing clinical results, and you add new customers on top of them. Each month, that start base is higher and higher. When you build a team, their business will do the same, adding new customers each month. With the simple virtual business setup we have, and the corporate office handling shipping products and helping remind your current customers of upcoming orders, the workflow is simple. Therefore, while your customer base grows exponentially, your workload grows incrementally. For a minimal investment, you have the ability to start earning and bringing in revenue with your brand new business on day one. Most people on our team are in the black, earning back their kit investment in a few short weeks, and all of our paychecks continue to grow month after month. This is why residual income is the strongest long-term financial plan. I always tell people this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, guys. This is a 3 to 5 year plan to build lasting financial wealth. Now, does that sound like something that you're into? At the end of the day, you're the only person who can decide if this is right for you. I've given you all the reasons why this is a sound investment, but now it's up to you to decide if you want a change in your life. So think about this. Imagine you don't take this opportunity. You hang up the phone tonight, and tomorrow morning you find out that your best friend had joined Rodan Fields just before you. Would you feel eclipsed? That perhaps you'd missed out on that opportunity to bring her onto your team? Even more importantly, how are you going to feel the next time that alarm clock goes up and you set off on your daily grind? Do you feel hopeful about life? Like you're really living your life every day? Or is life living you? Timing's everything, and we know that. There's always going to be a list of reasons why you can tell yourself that the time isn't just perfect. But the fact is, there will never be a perfect time to start. But guess what? There's never a perfect time to do anything. What I can tell you is this is a highly lucrative time to start. Our global expansion is just beginning. We have new products on the horizon. The time has never been more right. Plus, you have a 60-day money-back guarantee. Yes, on your business kit too. A total safety net to try this business on for size, risk-free. So today, I encourage you to be the person who took a leap, who wasn't afraid. I encourage you to take 5 minutes to envision what you could do with this opportunity. And if you have that excitement in your belly, grab onto that fire. Circle back to the person who sent you to this call and join us. We can't wait to have you be a part of our team. And I would like to be the first to welcome you and tell you congratulations on making the best financial decision of your life.
Hey there, this is Rita. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to Dana's call. I love that call. It's one of my favorites. It's a little long, but she hit so many wonderful points, and this is a totally amazing opportunity. I can't even tell you how grateful I am to be in this business. I would love if we can do this together, and if you still have some questions, call me. I'm here.